Yep. And then I transition scene. Yeah. So there we go. We have Sparky in the blue playing Emeric versus Saykoya in the yellow playing Tenri on open season. Now this is very interesting because Saykoya is the one who pioneered the Emeric on open season. Now I thought he was just kidding and it was propaganda. But Sparky believes in the propaganda. And he's going to go Emeric against Saykoya. And Saykoya going Tenri to counter his own idea of the Emeric. So, you know, that's very interesting. Let's see how Saykoya counters his own game plan. Which, to be honest, is not... I think it's really propaganda, but yeah. Also, both players are going for the Sue opening, the efficiency opening. Which is the thing I was advocating for. It gets the rifle out early and it's the most efficient money-wise. But it doesn't make any of the potentially aggressive plays you can make. For example, taking a very good sword trade. And Saykoya running forward for that village instead of killing the sword, which has been the classic thing you do. But yeah, running forward is an idea, a very real idea. Like it can speed up your recon. And going for the early Harpy. Let's see what Sparky does. Sparky is not gonna go for that. He's gonna choose to go for the more classic. I kill your sword and then sword crit the village. Which will give him a unit count lead, unless Saykoya chooses to hit the retreating sword with both commander and sword right here. But this will mean that he doesn't get this village, so he doesn't go for it. He instead goes for the village. And this was the whole point of running forward. He wanted to accelerate his economy. Okay, and now the openings have basically concluded. Surprisingly, no pikes, no early pikes from Saykoya, but we do see the early pikes from Sparky. He also goes for the Harpy himself. So yeah, the difference is like Sparky has the 2 early pikes, whereas Saykoya went for the Knight. And also Harpies are both on Emeric's CEO side, not on Tenri's side. Okay, Knight also coming out of this side. Yeah, so both players also agreeing with the weak side Knight idea. Harpy gets a free hit on the Emeric. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much, but it's nice chip. Ooh, that's even nicer chip. Saykoya finds a kill on the sword with Sion. But Tenri is in a bit of a dangerous position. Not too dangerous, yeah, you don't die there. It looks dangerous, but there aren't enough units to do much of anything to you. So yeah, nice kill by Saykoya. That does give him like a minor lead. More of the weak side knights. Yeah, because Sio is moving away from this front. So those knights and pikes with the help of the rifle will be able to push back and grab this icon. Okay, but Saykoya brings Tenri back there slowly. So Tenri now is in position since he went back to maybe stop those knights and defend this icon. And then we have the early dragon. I mean, a very good game from both players. No major mistakes. I don't think I see any mistakes. Any big mistakes? Okay, I guess this hit was pretty free. Like Harpy can answer, but you have mage covering. And then there was a free sword before. But other than that, like, very solid game so far. Now, Saykoya has tier 1. Huh, so he goes for a bit of an attack. He doesn't finish the knight. And he can't really get a big groove play. Like, there isn't a very big unit he can yoink. And he can't yoink boss mages. There are 2 mages. This is really well played by Sparky. Because there's 2 mages, Tenri can't yoink one of them and go in with the dragon because they're still the other mage. So the dragon will still get hit. If there was only 1 mage, then Saykoya would just walk forward with Tenri, grab the mage, kill it, and his dragon has free reign. Ooh, but this time this mage is exposed. So if the other mage gets grabbed... Yeah. So Saykoya is grabbing this mage, and this way he will be able to attack. The other mage also gets killed, yeah, and the dragon can just go in. That said, the dragon did not have any very big value targets to hit, but still having a dragon that can get essentially 3 hits is really massive. Ooh, and Harpy cannot hit the dragon from behind because of the flagstone. So wherever Harpy hits the dragon from, it will be vulnerable to the mage. So instead it chooses to hit the knight, yeah. But it still dies to this mage. Okay, yeah, so dragon only gets punished by this archer. Yeah. This is a pretty good attack by Saykoya. That said, Sparky, taking Econ on this side, he's doing very well economically. Like, Sparky shouldn't be ahead Econ. He's playing the more control SEO. So, you know, if this attack hadn't happened, Sparky would have been very favored to win this game. Being ahead Econ with slower SEO. More control. Yeah, also slower, I guess. Because effectively, you know, you might think, okay, Tenri tier 2 400, but you don't use it, you use tier 1. But yeah, now Saykoya gets to bully because of that attack. And a free sword dies to the rifle too. Yeah, so it was all because of that attack. Which is weird, usually you would expect Saykoya to, you know, win slowly with a more controlled approach, time people out. But no, he's showing that he can attack too. That he can play the aggro SEO very well. That he can punish the control player. Ooh, big archer hit on the dragon. Crit even? Was it a crit? Yeah. I think it was. I don't think the archer moved. That's like funny. Just because of archer, dragon is like at 41. And this side is suffering. Yeah, Sparky is doing very well. No, I think without the attack he wins the game. But with the attack, you know, now it's really close. Saykoya advantage probably. Tenri picks up the knight. Yeah, that's really good. That knight picked up a mage, right? Yeah, that's not an ideal trade. Or did it pick up something else? Another knight? Ah, whatever. Oh, I remember when we were watching the game live, we were talking about whether there was a lethal right here. I think it was very close. I don't remember if there was actually a lethal or not. There might have been. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So yeah, there is a rifle and witch on the crystal, and it barely doesn't die this turn. If it did die, there would have been a lethal on Emeric easily. But it will die at the start of Emeric's turn. It's because it takes 10 damage passively, so there won't be any chance to heal it. That said, the witch trades itself for it. So you know that's 800 for the crystal. Oh no, wait, it's not 800. It's 750. Ah, lol. But yeah, still 750 for the crystal. It was 800 in Wargroove 1, I think. Wow, Wargroove 1 brain. But yeah, now it looks like Saykoya is taking the lead on Econ. Emeric gets shot. But nothing else. Yeah, just harassing Emeric a little bit. Well, the rifle didn't have anything else to shoot at. Saykoya is about to have groove again. Whereas Emeric, I mean, he can get a tier 1, but you don't really want to play Emeric tier 1 most of the time. Especially in this kind of position, I don't think it does much. Like super early, or in a really brawly game state maybe. No, doesn't like brawls. Tier 1s with Emeric are maybe to support a tier 2 that's already down. That's when they're really strong, I'd say. Ooh, yeah. So those hits down there are to give Tenri groove, and this sword is suiciding on Emeric. So this is death. There's gonna be a Tenri groove. Yeah, this knight here will strike. Yeah, and that's the game. I mean, Sparky was doing really well. He was a bit behind after giving that attack, but the game was very playable. But he just blunders lethal here. Yeah, this was too many sides empty. And
The wind rises.
next to tiles that allow suicides too. Yep, and the style bringing the knight here to make the crit. And it overkills by like what, 14. Yeah, and Saykoya is going to take it. I mean, yeah, pretty good game by both players. Sparky doing surprisingly well at the start. For a second, we thought, you know, will Saykoya lose to his own strat? But no, he finds the attacks, and he ends up taking the game.